Feels like it's been so long since I've been able to film a video, but finally I had some time. My PhD defense is on Monday, so a lot of these previous weeks has been kind of like nonstop working on my dissertation and getting my defense together, but now there's a slight lull, a slight calm before the storm. So I figured it'd be fun to spend the pre-defense weekend talking Disney and pins. Since we are now already halfway through the year, I thought it'd be fun to share all of the Disney pin sets that I've been collecting this year. Mainly, these are monthly pin sets that are being released at the Disney parks, but then others are just pin sets that I'm trying to finish up. So this is like a little halfway through the year Disney pin progress check. So I'm actually first going to start off with the pins that I decided not to collect this year that I thought I was going to collect, and these are the Where Fantasy Grows, a Disney Terrarium series. These are really cool three-dimensional pins that are designed to look like actual little terrariums with different Disney characters inside and kind of nature-esque scenes. The first Bambi one was previewed on the online Disney Pin event in the fall, so I decided to get the first 2 months of these thinking that I was going to collect the rest. It's not that I dislike the series, I still think it's really cool how totally three-dimensional it is, but for me personally, the monthly pin releases that I like to collect are ones that are themed to the Disney parks and Disney attractions, and that's what I really realized. Like, even though these pins are cool, I don't care so much as just about like the Disney movie characters. I'm not, as into that. So it's not that I didn't like this pin series, I just realized it really wasn't something that was right for me, because I actually did get rid of my pin trading pop-up book collection set. I still have a few from that set that I have available for trade, but that was like where the concept's really cool, but it just wasn't something I was as interested in and in love with. So if anybody's looking for the first two pins of the Where Fantasy Grows series, I do have them available for trade. So in terms of the pin sets that I actually decided to collect this year, this one was a pin set that I decided to collect and completed collecting at the very end of last year and very beginning of this year. And this is what I call the ultimate Pixar John Ratzenberger collection. So this pin in the center right here was from last fall's pin event, which was celebrating 20 years of Disney pins, and they had mystery pins that were kind of themed to be extra pins from actual mystery pin sets from previous Disney pin events. So this was themed to be a new addition to the Pixar Party John Ratzenberger set. So this indeed is a very niche set of all of the Pixar characters that John Ratzenberger voices, because he has to voice a character in every Pixar movie. So when I got this one, I had the idea, how cool would it be to complete this whole set here? And just of note, this pin is not part of the set, just a regular open edition, but I thought it worked. So all of these silver pins on top, these are all limited release pins. And then all of the gold pins on the bottom are the chasers, and they are LE250. It actually didn't take me too long to complete this set, and most of these were really reasonable in price where I found them. So this was something where it did not take me long to complete. I finished this set at the very beginning of this year, and I thought this was just the coolest overall Pixar collection. Continuing on to more Pixar pins, I decided to collect the Pixar Shorts series of the Hidden Disney pins. I did like some of the other new Hidden Disney pin releases, but the Pixar Shorts was the one series that I actually decided to fully collect. Now, I believe there are still 2 more pins that I need in this set. I've been so busy with PhD work that I haven't tried very hard to trade for them, but I just need 2 more if anybody else has them available for trade. But I have 3 of the regular pins, and then I also have the chaser pin here. You so rarely see pins that are themed to the Pixar Shorts, so these are so incredibly unique, and they're also really nice. I really like the quality of the Hidden Disney pins. Okay, so now this is something that I thought was going to be a monthly pin set, but they've only still released 2, so I don't know if it is going to be a pin series or a pin set. I'm really hoping it is, because these are all Mickey Mouse and classic Disneyland treat pins. I was in love when I saw these released at Disneyland earlier this year. These are Legacy Annual Pass Holder exclusive pins. We have Mickey at the Tiki Juice Bar, and then Mickey with churros. It looks like it's by Small World. Honestly, kind of me in pins. So I really hope that this does continue to become a pin set, because it would make sense that they released 2 in 2 different months, and it seems like a series. Because I need more of Mickey and like fun classic Disneyland treats. That's gonna be awesome. I please would like a mint julep bar beignet pin. Now this is one of the Disney Parks monthly limited edition pin releases that I started collecting in January, knew I would love it, and still am totally loving it throughout the rest of this year. And this is the Windows of Main Street. This is an interesting split coast collection. So 1 month it releases at Disneyland and another month it releases at Walt Disney World. But these are just like some of the absolute coolest pins. These are all super awesome, intricate, detailed pins that are themed to the windows that you find on Main Street USA. We got some windows that don't want to stay closed. As I'm sure many know, the windows of Main Street pay homage to Disney and Walt Disney Imagineering icons. You know, windows for Bob Gurr, Walton Roy Disney, of iWorks. And these pins are so insanely cool because you can open up the windows on them and there's Mickey Mouse inside. So these are actually really quite thick, really intricate, awesome pins. This opening window is the main style, but then we just have some kind of flip open styles. Here we have kind of Haunted Mansion, Madame Leota. This one features here. It does feature Goofy and the monorail. There some are easier to pop open than others. Then we have a Donald Duck one. In here we have Pinocchio and Geppetto. When I don't want this to open, it opens up easily, but other times it's hard. And then this last pin so far features Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Which again, it's hard to do when I'm not actually looking at the pin itself. Okay, pop that open. So you could display them with the characters like this, but I actually like it better when the windows are closed and it's just kind of, you know, you really see the Main Street window. The one thing I don't know is if you can tell, this Donald Duck pin is way taller than any of the others. So it's kind of messed up the pin board that I wanted to display these on, but this is gonna be an amazing set altogether. And then there's one final Disney pin set that I'm currently working on collecting and completing this year. And these are the Cuckoo for Disney pins, Disney Cuckoo Clocks monthly pin set that's being released at Disneyland. So this was kind of similar to the Crests of the Kingdom, where I did not start off the year collecting this series. I didn't think, you know, I'd be that interested in it, but as the months went on, you know, I ended up getting one of the pins and then I got another pin, and like seeing them all together, I really liked them. And again, this is fully attractions and parks related, so it's right up my alley. And these pins, kind of like the Main Street Windows pins, they're so awesome and detailed with so many cool elements on them. So here is all our Cuckoo Clocks for different Disney Parks attractions. The Haunted Mansion one was the first release of the year, and it's probably my least favorite pin design out of them all. I'm not as big into Haunted Mansion, so that's why I didn't start off the year, or it kind of wasn't as much on my radar. But when they released this Tiki Room pin, I had to get it. There was just something about it that was so pretty, and then the next month was Small World. And so I was like, yes, I do want this full set, and I think these look so cool together. You've got some movable parts where these dangle back and forth, and the Peter Pan ship has a similar one. Pirates has little jeweled elements. The detail on these is so perfect and awesome. This is gonna be another pin set that looks so cool when all 12 of them are together. So those are all the Disney pin sets that I'm currently working on collecting and completing for 2021. I'll probably do a check-in at the end of the year and show the fully completed monthly pin sets. I doubt in terms of monthly releases there is anything else I'd start to collect, because typically I know by kind of halfway through the year if it's a set that I really do want. But we'll see if there's any other mystery pin sets that pop up that pique my interest, or you know, I have no idea when new hidden Disney pins might be released, but I'd love to know what pin sets you're collecting this year, whether you're going for some of the monthly Disney Parks releases, or there are some other mystery pin sets that you're working on. As you can see, I like series of Disney Parks and attractions pins, foodie pins, and then also Pixar pins. And so after my defense, hopefully I can kind of get into a little bit more regular, consistent video uploads. But my defense is on Zoom if anybody's interested in learning about the East African Rift system. But thanks for watching!